Hello, Texas! Thank you, Joe Appointment and Texas Alliance for Life for this opportunity to share my story and Gemma's story. I actually have two stories to share. In 1977, there was a married woman who came down with a serious case of double pneumonia. She was in the hospital taking strong medications and having tests done. And in the course of her illness, she discovered that she was pregnant. Her doctor said her weakened condition made the pregnancy high risk and baby would not be born healthy. Her team of doctors recommended that she terminate the pregnancy. But the woman was stubborn, told her doctors no, and in October of 1977, I was born. I am here because my mom chose life when her doctors had advised her to abort. My 12 children, 6 on earth and 6 in heaven, exist because my mom chose life for me. Choosing life matters, and sometimes the doctor's diagnosis is wrong. But sometimes the diagnosis is right. But guess what? The baby is always a blessing, and hope is always an option. Summer of 2019, we discovered we were pregnant with our 7th child. We had a scavenger hunt to announce the news to the kids and the obligatory Facebook post to announce it to the world. And we loved this child from the moment we knew that he or she existed. And we nicknamed the baby Goldbug. Then on October 1st, 2019, it was time for the 20-week sono. The 6 kids, 3 girls, 3 boys, joined us, and they were so excited to see if Goldbug was a sister or a brother. Would there be more girls or boys? And everything was going okay, but the sono was a little long, and the kids were getting a little wiggly, and Goldbug was shy and would not reveal boy or girl. Baby had other things to reveal that day. The doctor came in and proceeded to share a list of things that were wrong with the child that our family had already fallen in love with. The list included minor things like the shape of her head and the way she held her hands. Other things were more serious, like the hole in her heart. These discoveries didn't change my love for little Goldbug, but the doctor continued. These were signs of a chromosomal abnormality, and she recommended termination or comfort care. I said to her, "Ma'am, in this family we deliver our babies and we're not ready to discuss comfort care." But the doctor continued with my family in the room, all 6 kids and husband, right? And she went on to recommend termination and comfort care again. I told her again that we give birth to our babies, and my husband Andrew straight up told her, "We don't kill our kids." October 1st, 2019 was a difficult day. With the news of a possible life-limiting diagnosis for our youngest family member, we had to mourn the loss of the healthy pregnancy and baby that we thought we had, and come to understand and fall deeper in love with the challenging pregnancy and special baby that we had been blessed with. We chose to focus on hope. Tests revealed baby had trisomy 18, which means our baby was blessed with an extra 18th chromosome. The most common trisomy conditions are 13, 18, and 21, and you're probably most familiar with trisomy 21, also known as Down syndrome. Basically, baby gets extra instructions during formation, resulting in a spectrum of possible medical challenges. And the test also revealed that baby Goldbug was a girl, Team Sister 1. And we gave her the name Gemma Gianna Perpetua Smith. We're Catholic. Knowing this was a unique pregnancy journey, we requested help from Be Not Afraid, an organization that offers support to families carrying to term following a prenatal diagnosis. They are just one of many beautiful organizations dedicated to walking with families on the journey of caring for both mom and baby during a difficult time. And make no mistakes, our journey with Gemma was not easy. I was an emotional wreck. I stopped wearing mascara because I was always crying. And there were lots of extra doctor visits, and we had to find life-affirming care for both Gemma and myself. But quoting a fellow trisomy 18 mama, While the journey was full of difficult moments, at no point did I find it difficult to not kill my baby. Abortion would have made me the direct cause of Gemma's death and taken away the opportunity to spend precious time getting to know her. At 37.5 weeks, we got to meet our little Gemma. I was at a regular doctor's appointment, but the doctor was having trouble hearing her heartbeat, so to the hospital we went. And an emergency C-section was done, and after 2 p.m., Gemma Gianna Perpetua was born. They held her up for me to see through the tiny window in the surgical drape and rushed her over to the doctors that were ready and waiting. Our sweet girl was having trouble breathing, so doctors paused care and allowed her daddy to baptize his little girl, and then they went back to work. And by the grace of God, they were able to stabilize Gemma. But things were not looking good for her, and one of her lungs would not open, they couldn't get a feeding tube in, and her heart was weak. But she was so beautiful, y'all. 4 pounds, 10 ounces of the cutest baby ever. My heart was so full of love as I held her finger and prayed for a miracle. The family was assembled, we took a photo, we loved her, said goodnight, praying God would keep her safe. And the next day, our priest came and administered the sacraments of Holy Communion, confirmation, and anointing of the sick. There was joy mixed with anxiety, but the moment was filled with grace. But it wasn't long until Gemma's body couldn't fight the challenges anymore, and we had to say goodbye. In that moment, she was removed from all the wires and machines. Daddy's sisters and I got to hold her, and we had 28 hours with her outside the womb. But those hours were filled with love. Gemma only knew love during her lifetime, born and unborn. I have no regrets about our choice to carry Gemma to term. She is my daughter, and I was just being her mom, protecting her and caring for her the best way I could. Because every baby is a blessing. And I stand with Trisomy babies. My friends, Texas is a special place. In Texas, we protect all our babies. And we need to protect the laws that protect babies like my Gemma. Every baby deserves that protection. Thank God for the Human Life Protection Act. Y'all, in that sono room that day, I was only offered 2 choices: to kill my baby or to let my baby die. We rejected those options, and instead, we chose hope. Hope is always an option. Thank you.